bawal bumiyahe. Travel goals, in your dreams na lang muna.
Work from home extended up to 25 hours.
Lockdown sa bansa, naghahabol ng world record.
Liquor ban, muling nagbabalik, kasabay ng ECQ RST.
Christmas reunions, i-postpone muna hanggang 2030.
Ekonomiya, mas bumagsak pa kaysa bagong rebound na buhok.
Alien variant, available na. Pilipinas, hindi magpapahuli.
NCR, muling babalik sa ECQ++ with ginseng and royal jelly. Ayuda,
Sweet
nakikipagtaguan
and
na.
sour fish ang taksiw na isda na gagawa sa
Magula,
dagat.
nasaan na nga ba?
Okay naman. Thanks.
Ano nangyari?
Wow. Vicki Belo, you have won the award for the greatest timing on God's green earth with the commercial you just put out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there has been this controversy over the latest commercial that was dropped by Vicki Belo, aka Miss Belo Cosmetics, aka the cosmetic lady for the stars, aka the reason why your favorite artista and artista huns and celebrities are super wide and they got their ish together and all of that stuff. Vicki Belo. Perfect timing for the best commercial I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? Now, y'all saw the video. Y'all saw the commercial, right? And a lot of people are like up in arms. Oh my God, this is so fucking insensitive and all of that stuff. As I watched the video, I laughed, okay? And I don't want you to think that I'm laughing at anybody in particular, but I laughed because the transformation itself was rather interesting. How baby girl went from being, beautiful young lady and then, put on a little bit of weight. I don't know where the facial hair came from. See pimples coming up on the face and stuff like that. So the transformation in its entirety was dramatic as hell, right? And the tagline at the end, Vicki, the tagline at the end, young lady, the coup de grace, the sprinkle on the top of the Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, tough times call for beautiful measures. Y'all make sure y'all shout out to Vicki Belo as soon as these lockdowns are complete. Somebody need to start making some appointments because Vicki Belo is going to turn that all around for you. But maybe my interpretation of the video is probably wrong. But for me, it was basically saying that, you hear the news and all of the stuff happening in the news about the lockdowns and all of that stuff. And, from my perspective, the only thing that I find to be quote unquote insensitive about it is, the emotional stress that I've talked about in a prior video before, that I do believe that the people living in the Philippines right now and what they're going under could definitely be a little bit dramatic, okay? It could be a little bit, it could be overwhelming. I should say not dramatic, I'm sorry, overwhelming. Lockdowns every day, shit changing left and right. I mean, I get it. So in that regard, I would say she kind of was ill-timed on the commercial in that regard, but I guess her interpretation was, lockdown's gonna have y'all looking ugly. Come to me and I'm gonna make you look pretty. That's what it said to me. Was she wrong for it? I'm a marketing teacher, guys. So I look at things a little bit differently than everybody else does. And Vicki just trying to make a living, yo. She trying to get paid. She doing what she got to do to get paid. And basically, she is not baiting, but she is relying on the insecurities of you females to say, yo, if I want to be pretty, I got to go to Vicki Belo. But I don't know if y'all know what Vicki Belo looks like. I don't want to go into details about what Vicki Belo looks like, because y'all should know what Vicki Belo looks like, so I'm not going to go into details about what Vicki Belo looks like. But if you believe that Vicki Belo is the standard of beauty in the Philippines, I digress. I'm going to leave that one for the audience to interpret on their own. Now, again, like I said, Vicki Belo is the cosmetic celebrity to the stars, man. I mean, she probably do liposuction and skin whitening and all of that stuff. I don't know what else she does, man, but she got a plethora of things that her clinics offer to you guys. And she's hella expensive, by the way. But I guess all she was trying to say is, if you feeling ugly during the pandemic, come to me and let me make you pretty. Okay, let me do that for you. So, although the commercial did come off a bit hella insensitive, I do have to admit that is great marketing. Controversy sells, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't give a fuck. Controversy sells. I've learned this from the beginning of time, and you don't need no marketing degree. You don't need no doctorate degree of business administration to know that controversy sells. Get people talking, you got the attention. Now, what you do with the attention once you get it is up to you. Now, I know the Philippines. I know them way better than, I know Filipino people. I know them way better than most people probably think. But y'all have a tendency to overreact just a little bit. So I could understand why a lot of people may be up in arms about the particular commercial. They were like, oh, how dare she do this and talk about people like this and I've seen it and I heard it all. I read the comments too. And for me, it's just a matter of, guys, I can't stop laughing, yo. I'm sorry. That commercial was dope. I ain't gonna cap, man. I mean, I'm ugly. I mean, ain't no amount of fucking whitening creams or ain't no amount of Botox or detox or Otox or detox or F-cox or whatever the fuck is gonna help this, okay? This is just a good doc, and that's just the way I'm gonna look. That's why I ain't really pressed about how you feel. But I do believe that Vicki Belo was capitalizing on the insecurities of women. Okay? She knows y'all gonna come to her or her clinics or whatever because y'all want to look pretty, right? You know, she's the reason why your favorite artista, like I said, time and time again, is so damn pretty, right? She knew what she was doing. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, the fact that she did probably spend all this money to produce this commercial and now it can't really run, the only way people are gonna see it is probably online now. I don't think she hurt. It ain't gonna hurt her pockets too much, man. I doubt that this commercial is going to stop her celebrity clientele, nor is it gonna stop people from going to her and seeking cosmetic consultation or seeking cosmetic services in any capacity. So I doubt this hurts her business in any way. It just so happened that it was ill-timed. I mean, again, the sensitivity or the sensitive nature around all of the ECQs and the GCQs and all of that stuff happening in the Philippines is definitely not ideal to talk about or to utilize in order to sell products. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think that it should have been utilized in that capacity to sell products. But then again, business 101, you take what's happening right now and you find a way to make it work for you. Did it work for her? We will have to see. But like she said, man, tough times call for beautiful measures, man. Come holla at me, man. Come holla at Vicki Belo. Ah, shit. That was awesome. That was good. That made my day, man. Shout out to my man Mike's Philippines journey. He sent me that. He sent me a link to that video. And it was funny as hell to me. I'm sure he's gonna do his own response to it as well, as he should. But that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that was the icing on the cake, man. That was the sprinkle on top of the sundae for me. The fact that she transformed this beautiful girl into a chick with pimples on her face, got a little bit chunky and fucking facial hair and stuff. I'm like, man, that transformation was hella dramatic, don't you think? I mean, it was a little bit dramatic for my taste, but I guess, like I said, in order to sell products, man, the dramatization of whatever's going on has to be to the extreme. Do I believe that girls are out here really transforming that way, especially in the Philippines? Absolutely not. Not all of y'all. Some people have let themselves go, myself included. I got a little bit of work to do, but it's just, I don't think it's that bad. But I guess she's just preying on the fact that if you view yourself in that regard, excuse me, Vicki Belo is basically preying on the fact that if you do view yourself in that regard, that you were once this and now you've turned into the Hunchback of Notre Dame or some shit like that, she like, I got you. Can you blame her? Absolutely not, man. Shit, we all gotta make money in these pandemics, man. Tough times, man, calls for tough measures. Remember? Tough times call for beautiful measures. Tough time calls for money-making measures. And she did what she had to do. It was a hit and a miss. For me, it was a hit because it gets people talking, right? It was a miss because, well, you probably shouldn't have preyed on the fact that of people's livelihoods, being, taken away from the pandemic and stuff like that. And honestly, a lot of people don't have time to be worried about looking a certain kind of way. They ain't got jobs. They trying to figure out where their next meal coming from and all of that shit. So when you got people in the Philippines, more specifically, dealing with those problems, chances are a cosmetic commercial that's telling them that they're getting ugly is probably the last thing that they want to see. So that's why I'm going to call it a miss on that regard. It's a hit because it gets people talking. It's a miss because these are not necessarily the things that people are trying to quote unquote deal with right now or talk about or have to worry about. We got to get money in order to pay for these services. And Vicki Belo, you do not come in cheap at all. Okay, take it from somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who may have bought a Vicki Belo cream once in their life. They haven't sought their services, but Vicki Belo ain't cheap, yo. She ain't cheap. Alright, so not everybody can afford her. But that's just one black guy and an opinion. Whatever you guys feel about the commercial, leave it down in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. Has been fun. It has been real time for the good doc. Go and get to getting. So with that being said, good doc is officially out. At least not go by alarm, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahakita. Mabuhay. Peace.